I think I am. There. Looking fine. Okay, I think I'm live on both places. Let me check for sure. YouTube stream isn't loading. Twitch stream is live. Think so? Yes. YouTube stream should be live as well. Cool. Okay then. How do I get the link to the YouTube stream? How do I get the link to this? Restream doesn't have an easy way to get the link. Nice. Is chat working? This is a good question. It should. There we go. Is chat working? That looks fine. Twitch, the thing with Restream is I'm never sure if everything's actually working correctly. Yes. And they both show up on the stream. Hopefully audio is okay. Okay, I should be live. Wow, we are live. Does my old thing still work? The answer is very definitely no. Look at this. Right. Do I still have the old code? I think I still have technically a... Wow, look at this. Oh, amazing. Yeah, that don't work. That just doesn't work. Bye. Not gonna bother with physics at the moment. Make that a bit smaller. What resolution am I streaming at? 1080p? Should be readable, I hope. I don't know. Get rid of this. Oh, it took a moment. Can't watch streams in Firefox anymore. That's very interesting. Disable all your plugins and see if it still works or not. Yeah, let's just add a script. Vehicle 3. Well, anyway. Hello, Lemon. Welcome to the stream. I might scale it up a little bit anyway. I do not know that much about Godot, so there's gonna be a lot of maybe looking stuff up. We're gonna open the previous script I had. So my goal here is to not implement physics yet, but to turn user input into like usable variables, if that makes sense. Yeah, so what's it called? Physics process there. Can I print onto the screen? Is there an easy, quick way in Godot print to screen? Like, just a very quick, I just want to see a variable onto the screen. It's not a thing I can do. It's not quite what I'm looking for. No, I'm just gonna print to console, I guess. So let's start with, I already have a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, look at all these freaking variables. So, there. So, I mean, I might just copy a bunch of stuff. Accelerating isn't gonna be the same. These should all come. I wonder if I'm gonna do an is backward. I think that would make sense. For now, bar curve speed. I'm actually gonna make this a full as well. Yeah. So linear velocity bar. Should I do underscore val vector 3? Okay. The end of the physics process will have like linear velocity equals underscore. This is like I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think I want the physics engine to really do anything right now. Nah. Speaking my thoughts when coding is certainly a thing. So actually, let's open up Notepad because I wrote some stuff down before as well. Let me make sure I don't leak any weird stuff. Any stuff I can't leak. Doxing myself. I'm so gonna dox myself because I'm streaming. Like my whole screen. It should be fine. So, uh-oh. This is what he's doing between playing 1000 to your door. How do you know I'm playing 1000 to your door? Is it showing on the Nintendo profile? Probably. But yeah, my friends got me the 1000 to your door on Switch as a birthday present, which is nice. I've been playing it a bit. Maybe I should explain what I'm actually trying to do. So the idea is to have a arcade racer style game. You know, I'm remaking Mario Kart Wii. Not quite. It's not gonna be quite like that. But as a personal project, I might as well see what I can do. It's gonna be based around the Uma Musume franchise, but before that happens, I need to have just a solid you know, I need a solid engine. I need a solid control. Like, you need to be able to control your character nicely. So, friends on Switch. I really do think I'm not very active on YouTube anymore. Maybe I should like delete a bunch of friends off Steam, of Steam as well, but also off Switch, because I don't know. For now it's fine. The body pillow days, oh no. So right now I want to just set up like things like the controls. So when you press forward, or well, in this case accelerate, your car should start accelerating, right? Which seems to make sense. So I thought of an idea. Whoops. Right. My previous, the old video I think is gone. It used to start with, oops. To start with that part. So I felt a bit odd. Background music. Right, so totally not cheating by looking at how Mario Kart Wii does it. Well, it's this is not quite how Mario Kart Wii does it, like at all actually. So it's not really. But looking at Mario Kart Wii, some of the stuff on the Mario Kart Wiki gave me some ideas on like what to do. For example, like accelerating your car with a quadratic formula, or yeah. Basically, think of the x-axis. This is now we're going math. It's not very difficult math, to be honest, but assume the x-axis. Hello, the Fire Legends. Welcome to the stream. I hope all the audio stuff's fine, by the way. I don't stream a lot anymore. See, take the x-axis as like your percentage to maximum speed. So 1 is like you're going at max speed, 0 is you're standing still. The height of the blue line within this box, although it's not really gonna stay at 1. You'll see later, but the idea is, so Mario Kart Wii does something like this, but all of the, like, it interpolates between like a couple of points, but I thought might as well put it in one formula. The idea is your car accelerates, but towards maximum speed it stops accelerating, or at least it stops increasing your speed. You can see this as like it increases your speed. The higher the blue line is, the more your speed goes up every frame, sort of. I'm not going to work with frames, I'm going to work with delta time, but similar-ish idea. So the function should always be at 0 at this point. Like the blue line should hit 0 here, so that when you're going at max speed, you're not going any faster. I'm obviously going to limit the max speed no matter what, but like you shouldn't be going any faster. So the idea is, this is the formula. I did all the thinking before the stream. Wow. So with B, I can set the initial speed. This would be the car's acceleration stat, sort of. The higher that is, the higher your car accelerates, or the quicker your car accelerates. This says nothing about maximum speed. This would just be acceleration towards maximum speed. So the higher this initial starting position is, the quicker your vehicle is accelerating. And then the A value is a sort of steepness of this curve. So how long it keeps accelerating quickly. To be fair, I kind of yoinked some of this idea from Mario Kart Wii. So I don't know how it's going to really feel in practice. And the idea is that every single vehicle in the game, like in Mario Kart Wii, would have different variables for these that I can hand set. Don't worry about whatever happens on this side of the y-axis, by the way. It's not important. And I made it so that it always hits that. It always starts at the value that you set it at, and it always ends exactly at 0 here. And you can just set the steepness of it, or how long it kind of goes straight for. Maybe that's gonna be fine enough. I'm not too sure. In reality, this value is going to be quite high because of we're working with delta time. Let's just start implementing this idea, right? So preferably, I would go to global and add a new script, and we just call this like util. Yeah. Just do that. Delete this. So I learned some stuff about Godot and autoload. So why is the global not in autoload anyway? But open this up. Scenes. It's alright. No. Global. Util add. Okay. So autoload in Godot, as far as I'm concerned, it's like global variable stuff, but it also allows you to do stuff like now I can access util from anywhere. So util is going to be my script that has a bunch of variables in it. Maybe since this is related to the vehicle, maybe I shouldn't do it in here, but it doesn't really matter. So like we do function, and then we just say like get vehicle accelerate, right? As input, we say the initial acceleration variable, which is a float, as well as the steepness modifier. I'm not sure what to call this. Or like, I don't know. What would this be called in mathematics? I don't even know. I'm just gonna, I guess I could just call it the exponent. Right? That's what it is? I sure hope so. Let me return another float value back. In Godot, do you put the semicolon at the end? I honestly kind of forgot. I haven't worked in Godot for a bit. Surely I have other functions? No, I don't. Really, this is fine. Yeah, so we just return cannot return null, yes. Simple equation. I'm gonna quickly move it over here. Minus, so b is the initial, so we have initial acceleration multiplied by oh right, I also need the x-axis variable, so actually we need max speed and then the current speed. There. So use this as a live profile picture button that mobile has. It does. Hello, Farron. Welcome to the probably boring stream. So this is like speed ratio. Where it's the curve speed over max speed. Then we do that, and then the power of I don't okay, it's like that, which makes sense. Oops, power, so this is the exponent plus the initial. This should be it. Oh, hello. All right, I'm in Python brain mode. There we go. This should be correct. I hope. One way to test. I'm sure it would be a way to test. So let's test this by doing like x equals 1 something. and just kind of compare this. So we go here. Ready. We just print to console util dot wait. Get vehicle excel. Wait. Oh, I didn't save it. Video acceleration. So max speed is 1. Doesn't give me any hints. Jeez. Max speed is 1. Let's say we are at like 0.4. Let's set the same values as I have on the example thing. Initial acceleration, exponent. So initial is 1, exponent is 4. Let's do a couple of these actually. So we're just gonna. How about this? So our current speed 0, 0.0, 4, 6, 8, and 1.0. What are you talking about? I'm actually dumb. Okay. I'm actually stupid. There we go. Let's not do anything here. Pass. Let me run the current scene. Oh, so the results. At 0, it should be 1. At this point, it should be 9984. Next step, should be 9919. Wait, that's not quite right. I did, point to step 1, 0. There. Next step, 9744. Next step, 8704. That looks exactly correct. Always verify, and then we hit 0. That's it. Hooray! So that's the function implemented. I don't know if it's really actually gonna work. Yeah. Wait. Now we can comment this out. Nice NordVPN, thanks. Yeah. Let's just do current speed. Okay, so util dot get excel. So our max speed is our max speed. The current speed is current speed. And now we just have a couple of variables that we need to do. So export of our initial acceleration code and export of our acceleration export. So these are variables that we can now set. Why do I only see max speeds? I'm not so sure. There, right? It didn't save correctly. Clamp the acceleration value. That's right. You're right. Is there a clamp function? There is. But in this case, we want to take the maximum of this into 0. So we don't go below 0. Because then it's actually going to go negative. Like there's a possibility where we're going to end up the frozen overlay. Wait, is there something I'm missing? How's TTYD so far? I'm early in the game. Yes, I'm also funny. I'm playing it in like Dutch, so apparently it's a Dutch translation of it, and it's kind of funny. The problem with playing it in Dutch now is that it's hard to compare what the English one's like. YouTube stream froze. It also happens to you. Interesting. I know Shadowy is having issues with it as well. Right, so then this is Excel speed. I think we should also do is multiply this by delta. So that looks fine on Chrome. Oh no, the line's super long. Anyway. Then we just do burst speed plus equals. Although so the thing with making car physics is I'm not too sure. We're just gonna have a speed variable, and the speed variable is just gonna be it's just gonna have the forward speed in the direction that you want to drive in. And we're just gonna ignore our physics calculations for now completely. We're gonna just keep track of our own speed of the car at all times ourselves. I want to do a physics simulation to move the car, but I don't want to actually use Godot's physics, as in I don't want the car to bounce or anything in that sense. Physics material will be like 0 friction and fully absorbent, I guess. Hold on, what's that do? If true, subtracts the bounciness from the colliding object's bounciness instead of adding it. I don't really know what that is. I don't really want to use the physics engine that much. In reality, what I just want to do is like I want to use Godot's physics engine to like move the vehicle on the ground, just to stick it to the ground effectively when you're driving, and to also rotate the vehicle if the road's curved. I want to be able to rotate the vehicle to match the ground, but I don't really want to use much other physics. I've used a character controller before, but a character controller in Godot does not like when it like hits a sloped surface, it will just move up the surface and stay straight. So it will just like one part of the bottom of it will be touching the slope, but it won't rotate up a slope or something. So that's why I feel like I need to use like just a kinematic body, but that's gonna make things just annoying, I think. But that's why I don't want to deal with physics right now. I'll keep it for later. So, just do print speed, and then we also just print speed. Now I should just like go up. Or actually, hold on. I should probably set. I never set the like max speed, so let's just say. The thing is, it's gonna be like multiplied by a small delta. What did I put for my other vehicle? N, really. Okay. There's a lot of clamp stuff I did, so I had a different thing in the past, but it kind of messed it up. I should kind of revert it back so I have at least something to work with. But there's a lot of nonsense that I did that I had to do with the physics. Ugh. Anyway. What happens now? It does not accelerate at all. I'm stupid because again I never set these. Let's just say 10. The initial acceleration is 1. Exponential exponent, let's just say looking at the graph here, let's say it's like 10. There we go. Now it should slowly accelerate towards 10. That is way too slow. Right, so the initial accelerate should be pretty high because that is getting multiplied by the the delta. Yeah, look at that. We're just slowly getting towards 10. Do we want that actually? Should it not just go to 10? I mean, should it be better if it actually reached 10? Like, it will eventually reach 10. Interesting. So you get up to speed reasonably quickly and just goes slower and slower, and eventually you'll basically end up at like 9.9 for a long time. I don't know. We'll have to see when we actually put this into motion, I guess. But that won't be today for sure. No. Chrome UA, I don't know what that is. I wonder if user agent. I do wonder what to do with things like slowing down. Should it be the same thing? So now, let's say you release accelerate. Your car should start slowing down. Should that also be? It should also like be a curve like this, shouldn't it? I'm like thinking how this would be. Hmm. Okay, let's try it the other way around, you know what I mean? So here we have accelerate. So let's say we decelerate, okay? Let's say we set curve speed equals max speed, okay? Friction. Well, yeah, I'm basically going to use the same curve, if that makes sense. And then I would probably want something like export bar, and like, so this is like friction, cell. Basically using the same thing. I mean, I could set these. What I think I should do is just have them be, like, based on. For now, it could be nice to make these manually settable, but I think for now I will just do something like max, or I'll do initial XL multiplied by 0.5. Right, so I did this in the past as well. I should have called it friction, but this is like, what did I call it? Idle decelerate? Actually, yeah, I made it faster. It makes sense in a way. Like when you release the accelerator, car should come to us. It's sort of like braking, so let's just do 1.5, right? Let's just make it the same as the acceleration exponent here. So now let's say we're decelerating, we could say var, so this is deceleration speed. Now obviously acceleration is not a speed, but it's the delta in this particular frame, but anyway, whatever. It's fine, the variables will work. Util.get vehicle accelerate. And now, so now the thing is though, I'm gonna have to kind of mess around with this. My brain is stupid. So I'm just gonna visualize this. So we have 0 speed and we have max speed. Let's say we have a current speed here. We now want to. This one becomes 1. This becomes 0. So it's just max minus that. Okay. So it's still max speed, but we say we have max speed, negative curve speeds. So that's the no. That's not even correct. It's the opposite. It should be this, but then absolute value. There. Friction, initial, decelerate. Friction. What did I call this? Did I call this? Oh, jeez. Friction exponent. Should be correct, I hope. And then we also multiply this by delta. The lines get very long, but also it is very understandable what's happening, I guess. The variable names are just pretty long, but curve speed minus equal the decel speed. So Yeah, we subtract that, and then I hope this works. It could be wrong. It's definitely wrong. You know what? So speed is 0. I could be very much wrong. Dumb brain when streaming. Wait. Oops. Zero. Oh, right. Wait. No, that is correct. That is correct, right? That's correct. 0. We get back 0? Am I stupid? Why is this not working? One. Oh, there's a divide by 0 for sure. Hold on. Actually, no, we divide it by the max speed. No. Wait. Am I going crazy? Isn't this like the exact same as this though? What? Am I actually stupid? Or wait, what? Ooh, is this something I don't know about? Wait, huh? Whoa. This might be a Godot thing that I did not know. 0, 0. Probably because these are exported variables. They probably only get set on ready. Wait, didn't I have things like this? You know what? Let's not worry about it. So, if I look now, there should not be 0, 0. Yeah. Oh man, what the? Okay, I was going crazy. See? Or I wasn't, sorry, I wasn't going crazy. And it did do, like, it did do what it's supposed to do. It's just the variables that went into it were wrong. Fun times. Alright, now we should decelerate to 0. Hooray! In fact, we can just start at max speed. Hooray! So now we can do the thing. Bonk. Get Excel speed. Right, I'm just gonna do this for the time being. Can I not grab delta anywhere? Pass delta to it. And then func get like friction speed delta. I should probably also turn negative that value so that we return, so that I can just add it. It just becomes a negative value. So now I can go into copy some stuff from here. So like this. I already wrote this. Right? So accelerate. So is accel, is brake, and steering. So I can print these. Right? What you'll find. Oops. I did not do this. Is there a space between them? There's no space between them, but let's say I just push the W key, the first one turns to true, press the S key. I don't understand why they don't just put a space between things when you print like multiple like that, but hold on a moment. When I press the brake key, the second one goes true, and then when I press the A key, it turns 1. When I press the D key, it's -1. I should flip these around. Just for the sake of... I want negative to be left. I mean, that's just a personal preference. I'm just... It's gonna change how the code goes. If I added a... Let's just do this right now. My controller had fallen to the ground earlier. Let's do this right now. Let's just add support. Wait, it's just still plugged in. Let's add support for controller. Input map. Accelerate. We can yeah, let's just do this. So listening for input, this button. A Nintendo B button. Oh look, but that's nice. So I'm using Xbox A, and so I don't know which one it's gonna end up being. I might make a feature where you can swap them, but since I'm currently testing with I'm just gonna do whatever is. So now left, this is gonna be interesting. Joypad axis 0. Yes. Joypad axis right. The thing is, I don't have like a dead... Oh, there is a dead zone. Yo. What does it actually mean for it to be a dead zone? Like, what does it mean? Like, what does it actually mean? Godot documentation, input handling, dead zone. What does it actually mean for it to be a dead zone? I still can't find it. So, okay, unlike keyboards and mice. So let me make sure Default is 0.5 units per action base, is it? Well, but what does a 0.5 mean? You know what? Whatever. So now I can steer up. Yeah, this is a test thing, but not it don't work. Yeah, look, I can go left. Yeah. I think this dead zone's fine. So now I can steer in, like, you know, decimal points. Is that alright? Is that right? I would actually, well, it doesn't matter. You know what? For my own sanity, I'm gonna add the right shoulder button for brake as well. Of course, I want to add a drift system to this game at some point. Alright, close. Dang, stream's almost been going for 15 minutes and I haven't done anything. Look at how little I've actually done. But I mean, it takes a long time, like, just kind of thinking about how I want things implemented. But now, we will print current speed. So, okay, if is Excel, we just do so. Yeah, let's just do that then. So, cur speed plus equal get Excel speed with the delta. So delta is supposed to make things frame rate independent. Elif, actually just L. Currently it's just else. Cur speed plus equals get friction speed. Remember, it becomes a negative number, so this actually becomes a subtraction, but it just makes things more consistent. Don't need a pass anymore. So now, I'm not printing the current speeds. Print speed. Maybe I should pass the current speed, because I might... there could be all sorts of reasons why current speed I should directly give it, so I might say SPD quote. I might just do that for the sake of... There could be all sorts of reasons why I would want to give it a slightly different value. Too few are up. Yeah, but I will just pass cur speed for now. I think there might be other things. Anyway, let's just go. So now, let's also just start at 0. I also should definitely start this at 0, and I should definitely just do like this as well. Alright, let's go. Accelerate and decelerate, and there we go. There we go. We are accelerating up to max speed and then decelerating back down to 0 with my inputs. So obviously all of these actual values need to be tweaked when I'm actually putting it in the engine, because these values may not be big enough, or they might be too big, or the acceleration might be too quick or whatever. But I right now I just want to just test this stuff. Okay, so here's the deal. I worked this out in my previous thing. This OST is fantastic. There is some stuff to do here. Well, the speed stays the same once it's at max. Will fluctuate a bit. It should stay. It should stay at max. But the maximum value could change over time, right? I could even say, I could perhaps even do something like a variable. Actually, I would want to be like an onReady variable, like current max speed. Although it's really going to depend on the implementation, but like if you're using a boost item, but I think the boost, something like boost should have its own thing, and it just like maximum boost speed should be a global variable, and it will have its own accelerate function, maybe. That's gonna be for later, haha. The acceleration should also be a lot higher. Does Mario Kart Wii have like a boost acceleration? No, so it must be global then? Or does it just somehow use the actual acceleration of the... I don't know. I mean, that's gonna be, yeah, something for later probably. Now, the thing is, is backwards. This is a very interesting thing. This is fun. This has to do with the physics engine, but let's just say, Oh, actually, yeah, no, what happens if we, break? Actually, you know, I've got a good idea. So, no, actually, this is interesting. Okay, let's say you are accelerating. Maybe I can write this out? Not sure. Oh, hold on. So my stream chat is frozen. I did not see this ping from like a long while ago. Is my stream chat broken on the stream itself? How do I refresh? Refresh cache of current page. Okay. I don't know. Let's go. Let's full on pirate. What's his name? Pirate software. Like, okay, you're accelerating, right? Let's make a line of the current like speed, right? So we have 0, which is standing still, and then this is like positive maximum speed. I'm just gonna restart this OST. This is negative max speed. There will be a separate like maximum going backwards speed. You know what? So let's say we are currently like at this speed, but we are currently in the process of decelerating. Actually, what do we do? So the thing is, my function does not work here on the left side. So our function only works from 0. I think, but I can be really easy. Let's make the deceleration strength right now, or the brake strength, the same as the. No, it must be. This is interesting. Deceleration strength should be quite high. Like, let's do this. So on ready var brake initial acceleration float equals initial acceleration multiplied by 2. If we are still on the right side of the 0 line, we can just take the initial acceleration, or in this case it would be deceleration. Honestly, I'm gonna rename. Oh, does it not support? No. Godot kind of sucks, to be honest. Are you kidding me? Ooh. I think I would rather use VS Code. Oh my. This kind of sucks a lot. You can't rename from right click? Yikes. I might have to switch to VS Code, guys. That's a pain. Their editor is like bad. Although I do know that VS Code has pretty nice support. It obviously doesn't have the 3D editor, but it does have a script. Like, it does have it interprets the language and lets you start a scene in VS Code. So I think for most of I could just move over to VS Code, to be honest. Honestly, I might do it. So yeah, I still have it here. Not leaking anything? Probably not. Let's just go here. Right. So my VS Code stuff is very small. Sorry about that. So here's the same script again. What are you saying? Unused. I don't care. Unused. I don't care. So in here, I can totally do like a right click, a rename. Yeah, much better. You see this? You see this? Much better. Who needs Godot editor? Look. Debug current file. Boom. Guess what? Hey, it still does this, and it has the log. It's sort of. It has. I guess that means like 6 of the same. Yeah. I should probably just use VS Code. I mean, it's not going to change much, right? It just doesn't have the 3D editor, but I can always I can just keep this on the sides. Probably. What was I doing again? Right, so so if is break. Oh yeah, I have Copilot set up, but yeah, it doesn't. I should not follow Copilot here. I also realized friction speed doesn't necessarily mean. Hold on. So I think I actually want to do like absolute value like this. Also, I realize now that I should probably also clamp the ratio. So the value minimum of 0 and 1 exactly. That way there's never a problem. Actually, that clamp should... Does that clamp just help all my issues here? No. Actually, it might actually. Hang on just a second though. We need this to, what the heck did it just do? It knows. Yep. So that we... Okay, so... Actually, the initial multiplier should be just 1, -1. So that if our current speed's positive, it should go towards 0, which means it needs to be a negative. But if our speed is negative, it needs to be positive. Right? Is there an easier way to do a thing where you multiply by the sign of the thing? I don't know. So now this should work always. And even this, if our curve speed is like negative, right? Also, let's go here and say on ready bar. So this is like max reverse speed. Yeah, let's say it's half. I mean, this value should be changed at some point. No freezes yet on Chrome user agent? Now, does Copilot know what I should be doing here? Bunk. Get. Break. Speed. No, it doesn't. Now, we have these variables though, but about this speed variable, it did not understand this at all. I'm not gonna trust Copilot. Let's think this through. This is still a positive number though. So when we break, return util.get vehicle acceleration. So what we do is we get the max reverse speed and negative speed, and then the brake, initial acceleration. And this should be a negative number. Let's try this. I think the printing log works better in the actual editor here. Hello? Did it also reload the script? That's important. Oh, something is wrong because I didn't... I mean, I can actually see the errors in here as well. So, there. Alright. Looks fine. Let's run this. Accelerate, and then we go back to 0, and then we decelerate, and then let go. Now if we accelerate... And then... Oh... What? What? Why are we going to 2.87? Also, I should do this. Why is this going wrong all of a sudden? I didn't change anything anywhere? Was it the elif somehow? Maybe it was the elif somehow. I'm not quite sure. I think the braking is too much. Okay, this isn't quite gonna work. Hold on. Let's do something like this, right? On ready, far. Reverse initial acceleration. Now we get into issues. I mean, I'm not sure what a concise way of doing this is, but let's say is positive equals if speed is larger than 0. Okay. Oh, wait, does that not... No, it's just unused. And we say var delta speed equals... Then we just grab this. If is pause and... Yeah, speed minus delta speed. Actually, I can just make this negative. So, speed plus delta speed less than 0. The problem here... No, let's... shoot. No, that's way too complicated. Let's not make it that complicated. You know what? You know what? If speed is larger than 0. Yeah, let's just not make it that complicated. And let's say we are currently braking. Return that. Otherwise we are reversing. And then we get negative. We still do negative speed. We're still decelerating towards maximum reverse speed. It doesn't really matter. In fact, if we are braking, we can actually just return brake initial acceleration multiplied by delta. So that we don't need to do the calculation because it's always going to be this. Otherwise we are reversing. That means something might become unused. That's alright though. And for accelerating, yeah. Well, acceleration is interesting. In this case, we are braking, in theory. Return brake initial acceleration multiplied by delta. Actually gonna just swap them around. Does this make sense? I hope it still makes sense. If we have a speed that's less than 0, we're currently going in reverse. So we are effectively braking, coming towards 0. Then after we pass 0, we're accelerating like normal. That makes sense, right? I mean, you do this in a car as well. You like when you're in reverse, the brake pedal will still slow you down towards 0 again. I think this makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Oh god, when I'm editing, all the errors show up. Accelerate towards 10. Stop towards 0. Reverse towards the -5. Let go, it goes back to 0. Then I accelerate. It should go to 0 fast, and then it should slowly get to -5. And then if I go to so let's accelerate fully to 10. I will now hit the brake button. It goes to 0, and then it slowly goes to -5. It should decelerate fast, but reverse slowly. Let's go to -5 and then accelerate. It should do the same thing, but in the opposite way. I think that's probably fine. That's probably... I think it's fine. I think it's good. Yeah. Now, in reality, I should have a thing like very hard braking. No, well, I mean, all of that can be adjusted later. All of that could be adjusted later. Well, so the braking is pretty hard, but I think you want to when you press brake, when you're not in a drift. This is not in a drift, so like this is completely ignoring drifting. Drifting is a whole different thing. If you release accelerate and press the brake button, you should probably come to a stop pretty quickly. No? I don't even know how it is in Mario Kart, to be honest, because it's not something I do very often. Right now it uses the brake initial acceleration. Yeah. So all of these variables can totally be adjusted. They're now based on initial acceleration with a multiplier. They could also just become settable per vehicle. So all of that stuff can be adjusted at a later time. Like that's for like when when things are actually like working and moving. So yeah, I'm not too worried about like how fast things, like maybe the acceleration goes too quickly. I don't even know if the maximum speed is even the right one that I need right now. I just want I want the mechanics working. So in theory, I'd also kind of want to do like an if is accel and is brake. But this is very context dependent, so we're just gonna... This one is gonna be extremely context dependent. Honestly though, like, should something have priority? Not really. Okay, hold on, let me think. Should there be like a priority system? If you're accelerating, how does it even work in Mario Kart Wii, I wonder? I don't necessarily want to steal everything, but it's... What would feel nice? When you're going at a high enough speed to drift, pressing the brake button will drift. I don't know if I want to add the hop feature from Mario Kart. If you're going at a slow enough speed, so like below the speed that you would need to start drifting, what should happen? When you are already hitting the accelerate button and then at the same time then press brake. I'm not sure. In my eyes, if it's Mario Kart Wii, it should do a standstill mini turbo, no? Not sure how I would... Yeah. I could just leave it as this. For now. So the brake will prevail, I would assume. Oh. What actually happens at this point? Right, because it is going to apply... Yeah, that's not... This is not what we really want. We should probably just decelerate towards 0. So we're just gonna assume it's brake. For now, I think brake should just have priority. And then... Yeah. I mean, this... Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, no, actually, no. No, it should be... It's not quite like that. Right, get brake speed. We just want to go towards 0. Ooh, this is like... Hold on. I should, Wait, I'm editing in this program again. This should not be get brake speeds. This should be... get reverse speed. We're not braking in any case right now. Well, I should probably have a separate get brake speed. Like, yeah, that's probably correct. So, let's do max reverse speed for this one. And I'm doing this one line a lot. Maybe I should make it. No. So now. When you're holding both accelerate and brake, you should come to a full stop but at brake speed. Effectively, then starting a standstill mini turbo. I think that may be right. That may be something I want. So let's run this. Let's try it in here anyway. Accelerate. Decelerate. Let me stop at 0. I think that's probably alright. Yep, and then below a certain speed, it starts a standstill mini turbo. Right, so we would do something like, and this would probably be hard coded. Technically, not pressing brake should decelerate, but not as quickly as braking. I already have this, so friction. Yes, already implemented this earlier. If I stop accelerating, it will slowly go back to 0 again. But it's slower. That's slower than if you actually press brake right now. It should go much faster. So, but this is friction, and this is just if you're not actually touching the. This is the else case where you're not touching accelerate or brake, and it's just friction. In the case of holding both accelerate and brake, you probably are in the. I mean, there needs to be a check for drift, obviously, right? But assuming you're at a low enough speed, you should probably come to a stop. Like, start, stand still, or, well, decelerate to stand still. And then we can say, like, start mini turbo. Like, let's do a very rough thing. So let's do variable like stand still mini turbo. Yeah. Still turbo. Max speed. Load. Let's just say hard-coded value of like 1 or something, right? Let's try this, and also let's do a var still turbo. Thing is, I'm dealing with I'm in Godot, so in reality what I should just be doing is using a timer, like a built-in timer for this one. But in reality what we want to do is like check if we can mini turbo. So if curse speed, also absolute value curse speed is less or equal to the still turbo max speed. Well, do mini turbo, I guess. I mean, right now it's just pass. Never abbreviate valuable names. I know. But like, stand still, mini turbo. It'll work. It's just a bit long in this case, though. I feel like it's a little bit too long. It's fine. So, let's, in this case, just go straight back to Godot, right? I'm just using full Godot features. So we add a child node, which is a timer. The timer, so we say stand still turbo timer. There. 2 seconds, 1 shot, not auto start. Process callback. Timer process update the timer during physics frames. Those during process. We should do physics frames. We'll save your trouble in the future. I think still turbo makes sense anyway. And who knows? I don't necessarily want to take words from like Nintendo that could be trademarked. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't even know if mini turbo is even like a term that Nintendo even used anywhere. So in this case, like if not still turbo timer dot is stopped. Hold on. The if still turbo timer is stopped. I should also just do it in here because then haha we'll just say start. Exactly. We start the still turbo timer. Let's go down here. Then we need to effectively like cancel meter and still. So if at any point, I mean to be fair, it should still be in there because you're still accelerating. If ooh. Now I'm adding. Is this already a feature I really want to add? I'm not sure, but so var still turbo ready, right? How does this work again in Godot? I do still turbo timer node timeout connect to connect. So then we say still turbo ready equals true. Simple. Oh, but if not still turbo ready and so that we're not starting it again. If we are is break, and then we could, for example, do like if still turbo ready, still turbo ready equals false. theory, I could just do this. Like, I don't need to check for it, right? What's more efficient? Checking, and if we're not checking, I mean, setting a variable may be less efficient. So maybe this is probably this. Yeah, whatever. If we're accelerating, and then if still turbo ready, still turbo false, but perform mini turbo. I'm not sure what that would like mean to perform a mini turbo. Am I forgetting something here? So we also want to stop the mini turbo. Else if still turbo timer dot is stopped. No, it's stop. Now, stop shouldn't trigger the thing, right? Stops the timer, starts the timer. For a meter, such a speed a bit above the max speed for a short time, but we should still accelerate to it, though. Oh geez. I added that to block list on restream. I don't know what that means in terms of what it's actually going to do on, was that Twitch? Anyway. Let's also I mean, I could do different functions for this. Bonk. Start. Still turbo timer. I should edit in here. It's just so much quicker to do this. And then stop still turbo timer. Like Copilot, just like I was gonna type that anyway. This is the one great thing that I like about Copilot. I don't like to use it for generating big code blocks, but it is basically insanely good autocomplete. Like, I didn't need to write this. I just pressed tab because it knew I was gonna need that. And like, I could write that and it takes a few seconds. And I'm talking about it now, so it wastes the time, but like, are we doing that function? So that I can do a thing like print starting still turbo timer and stopping, so that I can actually tell what's going on. See? So now do this and this. It does probably waste performance. I realized I was dumb, and I don't actually need any of this. I'm not using it in here. I'm not stopping the timer. I thought I was using the code in multiple places. That was actually just me being dumb. So all of this nonsense is all for nothing. Anyway. I don't need this. I can just do this and say print. Look, and like, I could type that out, but it's just a debug print, so I just press tab and it just prints the thing that I need it to do. Like, print. Also, what will it do? Get Excel speed delta crit. No. Multiplied by 2? No. That's not. Performing mini turbo. And then I also want to put in here print. No, I'm not performing. Cancel mini turbo. There. Actually, I don't need this cancel, do I? Because no. Hold on. I would also need it to be in here, don't I? That's just a bunch of extra checks, which is probably not good. Why do I need this to be inside there? Let's not do this. I think now this is fine. And like, I don't think I even need this either. I mean, what I the indenting is gonna suck. Okay, I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, performance-wise. Let's just do this and just plonk it at the end of this. So curse speed is bigger than that. Then we just say, as we say, so many turbo. No, actually, no, no. Let me think about this. What do I actually want? I just need an else here, and I just need to... I just need to put this in here, so, I think... Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, so we are currently not holding accelerate or brake. You know what? No, we just say should I do a check first? I don't know. The still turbo timer just stops. I don't know what would be more performant, to be honest, although it's really not going to matter that much, I think. We only want to build up a mini turbo if we are holding both accelerate and brake. Yeah. So start building up mini turbo. Then what we say is stopped building up mini turbo. At that point, it could be like it couldn't even be ready yet, and then it doesn't matter. But if it is ready, we can perform a mini turbo. Brent, mini turbo ready. Okay, I think this should be it. I hope. Accelerate, decelerate. So now we decelerate and hold accelerate. Mini turbo ready. Let go. Okay, hold on. I should stop this. Okay, what happened here? Things are being printed so much. At some point, I started holding decelerate. Wait, actually, I was holding. So I was decelerating. So reversing. Then I held up. So actually, let's do this one more time, just to be sure. So I want to start from positive. So let's hold brake and release. Stop. So accelerate, accelerate, accelerate until max speed, or almost, and then I started holding accelerate or decelerate while. Now normally this would be a drift, but forget about it. They're decelerating until we're below 1, at which point we start building up a mini turbo. I kept holding brake and accelerate at the same time, mini turbo ready. Then when I released brake, it performed mini turbo. That's correct. Now if I stop accelerating, shoot. Stop accelerating. Wait, it did not say, well, okay. Wait. Ooh. Right. You just say if still already still third. I should do that after the fact then. It should all just be together. So if the turbo ready stops mini turbo, so cancelled mini turbo. Maybe? Accelerate, hold brake. Release, and brake again. And stop. And then let's see what happens then. Cancelled mini turbo after being ready. That is kind of how that should go. Okay. So how would I do something like applying the boost? Let's go back to Godot. we'll just add another timer. This timer is called let's call this small boost timer. Right? And we're gonna have a big boost timer. So I think let's, for the sake of the simplicity of the game, we're gonna have two types of boost. We can have a small boost or a large boost. A small boost would be things like a mini turbo, drift turbo, starting boost, like starting if you hit the timer correctly. I think about it like, so a boost panel and a mushroom, or boost item, should do a normal boost. Maybe I should make like, there could be like a big boost as well. And the reason why I do this with this timer, the timer will indicate when the boost will stop. This way, so while the timer is active, you should be getting a small boost. The reason why I do it this way is that so I don't need to deal with timing things myself, frame rate independent, whatever. But also, if you combine multiple boosts in one, or let's say you have a small boost, you like chain drift boost somehow, which I don't think you should really be able to, but let's think of it like a normal boost, like a boost item into a boost panel. If you run into a boost panel, you get like a second of boost, but you use a mushroom or a boost item while still in the boost, it will just extend the timer. It will it basically just restarts the timer from that point that you use the item. And because it's a timer, I know the timer has a set, I'm gonna call this one shot, so it stops on reaching 0. The wait time I will set to 0, or it's actually not possible. Need a build-up timer. Timer that accelerate from your current speed to max speed. No, because I'm just gonna use the same vehicle accelerate feature, or function. I'm just gonna have a, yeah, I think this will work. So at onReady var. Actually, this should probably be equal depending, or for all vehicles, but maybe not. Maybe not. So let's do onReady var. Alright, you know what? For now, let's make it equal. So, I mean, this could become a lot more complex, especially if there could be features in the game that increases your boost. Like something like, since it's UMA related, you could have a skill or something that increases the boost speed by a bit. But I could just use a multiplier for that as well in order to not... so let's say we have a var. We just have... yeah, so this is small boost acceleration. Now, in theory, these are all initial acceleration. Small boost initial acceleration. Float. So it should probably accelerate more than normal. Actually, you know what? The acceleration could depend on your car. Let's do an onReady. We just do initial multiplied by 2, right? This is what I need. I need a var max small boost, or I should do like small boost max speed, right? Just a float equals, so actually I should, I don't know, at export. What do you mean? Oops. Right, and then on ready var small. Actually, that one might not be. So var small boost exponent equals, let's just say 20. Actually, I'm not sure. This exponent thing might, like, I don't know. It doesn't really matter now. On the ready. It's here. Small boost, max speed. Let's just set it to be like 20. It's a small boost. Let's do 15. Okay. Now we do apply boosts, right? OST is reaching the point of the funny songs again. Let's start from the beginning. So there should be a hierarchy or like a priority list, but for now, let's just say, if small boost timer dot is stopped, so not. I don't know why they call it is stopped. Why not just is running? Really? Because there isn't anything else, right? You can't do like a... Yeah, it's just is stopped starts. I mean, sure, but is stopped, is that the most common? Anyway, so small boost is active. We just say cur speed plus equals util dot get vehicle acceleration max small boost max speed, and then the current speed, then small boost initial acceleration, small boost exponent multiplied by delta. Maybe I should make this a function. Just cur speed plus equals get boost or speed delta. I'm still passing cur speed because cur speed changes all the time. Maybe I should do no. You know what, at this point it's getting convoluted. I'm just gonna erase these. Cur speed is a okay, so of course everything breaks now. Okay, get boost speed, so just so I'm just really just doing this for things to be a bit neater, so that I don't clutter everything completely. So there. Okay, now then, growing mini turbo, we just do small boost timer dot start. But in this case, we might actually have a. No, it's actually an export var mini turbo length, mini turbo duration, and in this case, it's actually a still turbo duration. Although, assuming it's the same as the drift, let's just do mini turbo duration. Load. Let's say the boost lasts 1 second or something. I realize now that there is no like deceleration. There's not going to be a deceleration, by the way, so this is going to be interesting. I wonder if I just used the friction-based deceleration for decelerating after a boost. I could. It's already getting comfortable to go. So we start with the mini turbo duration. I don't even need a I don't need like a timeout. Like I don't need a timeout function because I'm just checking if it stops. Like if it's currently running, then we get the boost no matter what. For now that should be okay. So if we're not boosting right now, this should actually be a deceleration. We did the same thing with the friction speed, so we just return negative util.get vehicle acceleration. Max speed. Actually, we do minus max speed plus curve speed. No, shoot. My brain is fried. I can't think of what to do here. How should it be again? We're going from here to here to here. We need to just get this distance. Yeah. I don't know why my brain's just like not working right now. It should be like the easiest thing in the world. But I need to get it right though. The easiest way to think about it is just do a quick calculation. I think I find this very useful in my head. So let's say our current speed is 15. So we do negative 15 plus max speed, which is 10, and then it's 5, which is correct. Let's say it's, I mean, can this be done simpler? Probably. We're going negative 12, we do 15, and I just, sorry, we just, negative 12, this one's negative 2. I'm surely this can be done better. Is it just, I'm actually just dumb, isn't it? It's, curve speed minus max speed. I am just very, very stupid. That should just be it. Why am I being absolute idiot right now? Actually, is this correct though? No. Hold on. We need a start position. Wait. This, no. Hang on just a second. I don't have enough variables. What we're gonna want is export var big boost max speed to make things simple. Nothing else. So let's assume, ah shoot, it's gonna cry about it, man. Can't set the variables if it doesn't compile. It's just big boost max speed, which would be, let's say for the sake of argument, it's 25. Right? Let's say it's 25. Hold on. I need to actually wrap my head around what's going on here. We have the current maximum speed, we have the maximum boost speed, and this is the current speed, right? And I want a value that starts at 0 and ends in 1 here. So basically what I want is the distance from here to here, as well as I'm gonna need to do the distance from here to here. This max speed, that is not gonna be it. So that's not what we're looking for. So speed range equals is the absolute value of the big boost max speed minus the max speed. Actually, this can just be a positive, or it doesn't need to be like this. So then we end up with a speed difference of 15. Correct. So we're gonna do car speed minus speed and range. Or sorry, minus max speed. I might just overcomplicating things because I'm stupid. Can this be done in an easier way? First speed minus max speed. Then we take the distance right. No, I'll do that. We take I think the brackets aren't actually necessary, but speed range ratio. Okay, friction initial itself exponent. This is going to be a disaster, isn't it? Surely I get this right. Surely I get this right. Opium. Very much not right. Oh my god, oh my god. My brain is fried at the moment. But I think it worked. Look at that. 15 speed range. So, okay, so it worked. We performed the mini turbo, which very quickly accelerated me up past 10 to 15, which is the small boost max speed. Then we started decelerating. Oh, this gap is wrong. Speed range. No, it's fine. We are going from big boost, so it's okay. Right, it should be 15. That's correct. The ratio should get 0 closer and closer to 1. This ratio is wrong. Right, I still need to okay, it's not quite right. Okay. Not right. Let's just, because that does no. It's just big boost max rate. No, that can't possibly be. Oh boy, my brain. That is. My brain is just done. So this is that. Cool. All right. What do we got here? Wait, didn't it? But did I not save? All right. Actually just dumb and stupid. No. Oh my god. Right? There. Hello, Luke. My brain is destroyed. Can't think of the right thing. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 0. No, 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 no. Why can't I just get the right thing? Why is my brain like this? I'm trying to figure out something that should be very simple. My brain just dead, really. Oh, this is just correct. Why am I actually just dumb? I misinterpreted what this number needs to be up to 15, which is correct. This is all I needed. I am so stupid. Actually, idiotic behavior from myself. This is all I needed. So this isn't ratio, this is just like distance from actually distance from x. Actually, wait. That's probably fine. Okay. Good night, Shadowy. You don't see anything, by the way, if you're new to the stream. Everything is in this console window. Okay. I don't think this is all correct anyway, like... This should be... Actually, it should be alright. So, mini turbo system. I'm literally just looking at numbers. That's my code right now. So I'm accelerated to max speed. Then I like slow down to 0. So hold, accelerate, and brake at the same time. Start building up. Mini turbo ready. Release. The deceleration. And there we go. So mini turbo is ready. Performing mini turbo. We quickly accelerate up to the mini turbo speed, or at least close to it. Like 15. Normally this would also be a drift boost, so yeah. So if you're releasing, this basically stands still mini turbo. We're accelerating to 15 real quick, and then slowly decelerating back down to 10. Okay. Now if I release the mini turbo and then brake and accelerate again, yeah, it should very quickly go back. Here's the thing, if I release the mini turbo with accelerate, but then immediately brake again, we stay at 3. That's funny. I mean, there would be an equilibrium. That's right. So I'm releasing the stencil mini turbo by releasing brake, but then immediately releasing accelerate and pressing brake again. And we top out we max out at about 3 speed exactly, which is kind of interesting. So once you release your mini turbo, you are moving forwards a little bit, even if you hard press the brake button, which makes sense, you are in a boost. But then once the mini turbo stops, we decelerate, we brake, and then we start reversing. Alright, so I think that's that system decently done. I love how I'm coding features for a vehicle that doesn't exist. Although technically it exists, but like it doesn't do anything. I'm not moving the vehicle at all. I'm merely just calculating the speed, which is fine. Like this is how, I mean, what input do you have? You have accelerate, brake, and steer, right? To control your vehicle. And I can just calculate the speed that your car should be getting or having. I can calculate that without moving the vehicle at all. So I can get the systems working before I start applying like actual physics calculation. So the current speed, the speed that I'm currently calculating is the speed that will, or is the force, like it's the velocity that will be going forwards in your car or vehicle. Why is it snapping? Why was it snapping? The vehicle move forwards. And if it's on a slope, that will be... Can I use like... Can I do local move? Local space. Okay. It will move forward. That speed will go in the direction that the vehicle is facing. Or if it's a negative, it will move backwards. And I don't need to actually move the vehicle to calculate all of that stuff ahead of time. Okay, and this isn't even including turning. I think tomorrow I'll call it a day because it's getting pretty late. My brain is fried. Look at all these friggin' variables. Oh my gosh, so many variables in just the vehicle itself. But it's understandable, and I mean, whatever. It's just a float variable. It's not gonna matter. These are just kind of necessary. I mean, in theory, since I'm calculating these based off of this, I could do the calculations every time and save memory in that sense, but then I would be using more processing power. So it's a balancing act, I guess. It's not really. I'm choosing either I'm doing all the calculations one time at the start and saving that to memory and saving processing power later, or I could do this processing every step or every single frame and only store the original value in memory. But like, there's so much memory available nowadays, like insane. So I really don't need to worry about storing a few float variables in memory, so just calculating them ahead of time. Yeah, I'm very happy with how much use I'm getting out of this acceleration function that I just made up in the afternoon, where I can just set the curvature of it as well as the initial value. Comes in extremely handy. You know what? I am going to just apply something to this, right? Let's create a level right at the end of the stream. Let's create a scene, which is a 3D scene. Scene name, test level 3. Boom. Let's test in 3D. We will add a camera. Okay. Yeah, just move the camera somewhere useful. Right? You know what? Let's do it like top down. I think that will be more useful. Transform, rotation, X, Z. Nope. It's the X, isn't it? Is that -90? We just yeet this up into the sky. In fact, I could probably set this to orthogonal projection. Then I instantiate my vehicle 3. Let's check the camera. Oops. Camera. Current. Can I not see the camera? Project camera override. Oh, that's the preview here. Right, and then I need to like set size to like 100 or something. Yeah. Now, inside the vehicle, we're just gonna have very funny, let's stop printing the current speed for now. Actually, you know what, we'll just do, linear velocity equals vector 3 per speed 0, 0. And then move and collide. Oh yeah, we don't actually need to do this. So there it is. I think this is it, right? Test level 3, run. Yep. There it is. There's our car. It's hard to see, like very hard to see. So this, I'm just doing a quick test. Preview. Let's set the size a lot smaller. And I'm also gonna need a light. A directional light. Let's undo this. Light goes up. Light rotation goes down. Boom. Let's see. Up. Wrong scene. Go. Accelerate. Decelerate. Reverse. I mean, this is it. This is what I coded in. So, and then we can accelerate. Stop. Let's do the mini turbo. Boom. Whee! And it slows back down. Yeah. It's hard to see because the speed difference isn't that much, but it works. I mean, this is effectively how I'm gonna do this. The physics, the 3D physics collision is all gonna be a mess for later. That's why I'm just coding in the speed as a completely separate thing, so I can just apply it at some point. Whatever the physics engine does, it doesn't matter. We just apply the speed at some point and do some collision detection or something. Mini turbo ready, so it speeds up and then it slows down back to maximum speed. That's it. That is it. That's what I've been programming for now, so delete this. So that shows off what I've currently been programming. It's not that much code, and to be fair, my brain was broken for a while. I can't believe I did unbelievable. This just works. It it's not that much code, is it? I mean, it is 132 lines. Ooh, zooming. It's not having fun zooming. Oh, stop please. But that's gonna be it for now. Next time, drift. Well, drifting also includes steering, so for now I'll just I'll leave that. I think steering should be the next thing then. And then we can add drifting. We can code out everything like from the get-go. Obviously, when we do the physics detection, at some point you're gonna bonk into walls. And that will very likely change the speed. Like if you bonk into a wall, if the collision engine says, hey, you bonked into a wall, like we're doing the collision step, that goes after the speed. Effectively this. I need to do my own custom collision. Like I don't actually want, I preferably not want this to move using the physics engine itself. I wonder if it could just be a solid thing. I don't know. I'm not sure about the best way to do the collision yet, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Next would be rotation. Yep. Rotation next time. Right now we got acceleration, deceleration. It seems easy, acceleration, deceleration, but there's a lot that comes into this because there's a difference between braking and reversing. Braking brings your speed to 0. Reversing is when your speed goes below 0. Yep. Thanks for watching the stream. Still embarrassed about the end part. But I got things working in the end. That's all that's important. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.